Hey everyone, GReimer here, coming at you once again from the Lost Isle Zoo, here on the ZAWA Together server, and boy oh boy do I have something special planned for today. Alright, I got some good stuff. But just to quickly recap, alright, just in case you guys missed last week's, or actually it was 2 weeks ago, episode. Sorry I missed last week, I was on dad duty. Kids kind of come first sometimes, and unfortunately I am at their mercy. But I got you guys this week, don't you worry, don't you worry. Alright, but quickly to recap from the last episode. We actually built this little bit over here, as well as did a whole lot of foliage and stuff over here and finished all this stuff, all these palm trees and stuff. So there's a lot that was actually done, even though it looks kind of like natural terrain. These ruins over here are what we worked on last week. They're not done yet. I mean, well, the ruins themselves are done, but the foliage and stuff that goes in with them, still more to come on that. Alright, so that's going to be a future GReimer issue. Screw that guy. We're gonna let him deal with that. Alright? Because today I want to try to address something. Alright, so we've been having an issue occasionally. It's not actually been a really bad issue, but we've been having an issue on the server with creepers exploding in people's areas and builds and stuff, and just kind of being left like that. Alright, now, it is a rule on the server that if a creeper explodes, you have to alert the person, the builder, they'll let them know, or at least try to fix it. You know, don't just leave a hole there. It's bad. You know, bad people. If you're leaving a hole there and being like, I don't know how to fix it, oh well. That's not allowed. Let them know, okay? But there is going to be an alternative, alright? There's an alternative on the server, or there's about to be. Because I can actually have another shop on the server. We've set it up so that players can have 2 shops on the server, and I have an idea for my second one. Now, I do have a creative world where I actually kind of brainstorm ideas as far as what I'm going to build. And, you know, this is where I came up with, like, the title for the zoo and like, the sign for the front end of the zoo, as well as for turkey balls, for the design for that store. But there's also the other store that I was going to build called Goose Nuts, but I'm thinking that might not be appropriate. It was going to sell goose eggs and iron. But I think instead of all of that, I am actually going to set up a shop for a repair service on the server. Meaning, if people blow up something, they don't really know how to fix it. Instead of just fixing it on the spot, you still have to alert the person. You still got to let them know. But instead of fixing it on the spot, just come to my shop. And for like a diamond or 2, I don't know, I'll figure out the price. I'll fix it for you. I'll make it look pretty again. No materials required. You just pay the money, you put the coordinates down, and voila! We have a repair service working on it for you. I don't know, crazy thought I thought about having for this week's episode. It takes us out of the zoo, gets us to go see a little bit more of the community. So, let's head off to the shopping district. Alright, real quick, before I head to the shopping district, I actually prepared, I'll break my legs, I prepared a little, is it this one? Yes, I prepared a little goodie box here for me to actually use to help build this place. To the shopping district now. We got to go through the portal, the nether portal, and down the lava tunnel, and then we should be there. Safe and sound. Right? Maybe? Okay, ran into a snake trying to get the big ol' magma cube here. That was in my way. But that's alright, I'll take some extra magma cream. I'm not ashamed to collect that. So yeah, made it to the end of the lava tunnel, ran into a magma cube. Whew, alright, but we did make it to the shopping district. Now there are a bunch of little shops in here. There's the Love Shack. I believe this is Cinnamon's. This is where he'll breed the animals if you want them. There's a whole bunch of them. I like this pirate ship that's like upturned here, you know. You can get some goods in there. I don't even know what this is. This looks like a kind of a cool mix of like a modern build kind of thing that looks great. I believe this was Shadeslayer and his wife built this one here. This is like the Japanese restaurant. I believe they still have food in here too. I'm not too sure. Yeah, there's still food in here, so kind of cool stuff. I really like that, especially the little patio they have out back for eating. Like this looks so cool. The people in the shopping district have been very creative. Okay, very creative, including this gentleman right here who made turkey balls. Patting my own back. All right, so yeah, this is my shop. Let's see if anyone bought anything. Oh, they did. Look at that. They bought some slime balls. Sweet. There's still plenty in there. Oh, someone bought a zookeeper's outfit also. There's still plenty in here though, so I have plenty left over, so let's go ahead and just eat those into there for right now. Awesome. Made a little bit of bank. Now, where am I going to build this? Now, I think the last time I was here, actually, Kithron's on right now. I see him on the radar. He's up on the map. He's right over there. Last time I was here, we built this. It was the nice little park here in the shopping district. Turned out pretty good, pretty snazzy. Little bridge, a little place to sit down and relax and chill underneath the oak tree. Really nice place. However, we need to find another spot, a place to build this this repair like service place thingy. I got to come up with a cool name for it. I'll brainstorm as I'm working on it. But yeah, we got to come up with we got to find a plot that I can actually build this place on. Taken to the skies. I could probably just look at the map. Now that place is, this is like prime real estate here. It's pretty close to the portal and stuff like that, but this is kind of on a slope. That might be a little challenging to build on. I'd have to come up with a kind of crazy... Never mind, it's reserved for the Book Nook. Not gonna happen. Book Nook come in there later, so... I can't pick that spot. What options are there? Okay, there are some spots that are decent. This one is down near Uncle Dave's Wildlife Refuge. Now, this is actually my build as well. However, this is a service for the server. It's not actually a shop. I don't make money off of it, so I figured it's just kind of like a freebie. Hopefully, Maddie and Alyssa don't get mad at me. There are admins on the server. So, all right. This place right here looks like it might be relatively flat, which might be good. Or maybe possibly down here, kind of where Kithron's shop is. I mean, that could possibly be. But let's check this spot right here. This is right next to Orskull's place. He's got this the Scaly Drop Shop right here. This is Mega Grand's plushie and wool shop. I spend most of my diamonds there. This is Leaf Land right there. Here's Uncle Dave's Wildlife Refuge right here. I'll have to check to see if there's any animals in there I want to make a home for. But then right here, is this reserved? Oh, random! Random got it! Alright, so then this one's reserved. I gotta keep shopping around. Yeah, this place right here, aside from it being kind of noisy because there's animals nearby, this place right here next to Shadeslayer's Japanese restaurant right here, this might actually work. This might work. It's nice and flat. Kithron shop's right over there. There's also Maddie's Traveling Wagon right over there. And turkey balls, you can kind of see the feathers sticking up right over there. So yeah, this might actually work. Portal is just right there, so it's pretty close to where people come out. So yeah, aside from the really, really loud flamingos, it's not a bad spot. I kind of like it. All right, now I do have kind of a design in mind. Kind of a design in mind. It's oh, flamingos. It's not like a solidified solely completely in my head. I got some kind of ideas on my creative world where I was kind of brainstorming. So anyway, I'm just gonna start laying down some blocks. I did grab some supplies to build this place. I forgot the stone though. That's a little embarrassing. Luckily, I should have a whole bunch in here because I build with it all the time. I build with it all the time. Let's get some more stone bricks here. All right, let's get to placing a footprint for this place. I need a base of some kind. So this is going to be my second shop, the ground repair service thingy, jobber guy place building. I got to come up with a better name. Behold, isn't it beautiful? I have a footprint here for a building of some kind. It's going to be kind of an awkward one because it's not like squared up actually. So I'm going to have to get creative with the roof. Oh, flamingos, would you give it a rest? But it's not like squared up, so it's going to be like this is one block forward. I'm going to have to get creative with the roof, but I think this will be kind of cool. It sort of looks like a Space Invader, I just realized. I think, kind of, a little bit, sort of. Yep, kind of. There. Does that look like a Space Invader? Kind of does. At least to me it does. Maybe I'm tired and delusional, but it kind of looks like it. But anyway, we're going to... I'm going to start building this up a little bit. 1, 2, 3, maybe. 1, 2, 3. Come on, Elytra, work with me. 3. I'm going to build this up a little bit and start putting some walls in. I'm thinking just good old-fashioned oak planks will probably look all right for walls. I'm not really going for like a new revolutionary style building here or anything like that. I'm going for just kind of a building where people can show up and place their orders. So it just might look like a Space Invader. Space Invaders. That wouldn't make sense for a building like a company name. Maybe Space Repairs? Landon Repairs? I don't know. I don't really know what I'd call it. But we can probably go ahead and, now that I got the outline of the shape done, we can probably go ahead and remove the bamboo, black bamboo like outline for this place right here. Because I'm claiming it. It's mine. I didn't put up a sign or nothing, but neither did anyone else. And nobody had claimed this one, so it's mine. Alright, so that way if we do any like decoration with foliage and stuff, it might overhang it a little bit, but it's going to blend it into the rest of the surroundings. So I think it should be alright. Should be alright. I don't think it's going to impede anyone else's build as long as they keep it kind of close to the building. All right, so this is like the shape of the walls and stuff. I'm thinking about doing like a crisscross. Oh, flamingos, give it a rest. I'm thinking about doing like a crisscrossing roof where it's a little bit lower over here, and it goes like the ridge beam is going to go like this way, and then this what is the east and west position right here? The ridge beam will go this way. So it'll be a little bit taller. And I figured I'd make it out of soapstone. What do you think? Soapstone? I don't really use soapstone much. I use soapstone bricks. I don't know, thought it'd be kind of cool. A darker contrast to the rest of the walls and stuff, you know, so obviously putting a dark roof like what they did here looks great. So yeah, I'm going to probably go with that. But I still got to think of a name for this place. I guess maybe... Yeah, let me get some torches I put down in here so that if it does get a little dark in here, terrible things don't spawn in. But I think I'm going to get to work on putting on the roof now. Since we have the soapstone available, might as well. Okay, I got to start on this place. I don't really like how these spruce logs are going up and just connecting right to the soapstone stairs. So I'm going to have to put something there like a trapdoor or something to make that look not as hideous. But this is kind of what I'm talking about, where you see how it's shorter right here than it is in the front. That's what I'm kind of going for this build right here. And it'll like I said, ridge beam going across, but obviously this will interrupt it right here. This will be going across east to west. I think that'll look pretty cool. I do just have to get to place in. Ooh, I gotta get up here. Hold on. Parkour was never my specialty. Parkour master right there. I do have to get to place in the rest of the soapstone though. All right, I think the roof is completely done. I even made sure to include the blocks underneath here on over the ridges and stuff, so that they look nice and pretty. Now, let's just take this block because I want to make a sign out front that actually lets people know, hey, this is where landscaping services are. Is that a good name for it? Landscaping services? Shut up, flamingo. Anyway, so I'm thinking about putting the block right there, and then I think I should have some trapdoors. No, I don't. Let's see. I want some spruce trapdoors because those things look pretty snazzy. Let me grab a workbench of some kind to slap that down to here so I can quickly get to some crafting table there. There we go. And maybe we'll take this and just kind of put it boop underneath there so it looks like it's supported. That kind of looks a little bland. Did I grab any? Yeah, let's grab a couple of these things and slap them on either side. That looks better already. I mean, at least fills the space. I don't really need to put anything on top of it. It's just supposed to be a grass block. I could put a sign, but I want to put the name of the shop actually right there, right on front. And I'm still working on that. Still trying to decide. I do need some, I think, cobble walls, because these things could... I don't think the fences and the cobble walls will connect to each other. I think it would look good if I put some cobble walls kind of going up and down there. Do I have any cobblestone, though? I kind of... Oh, I do. Look at this. Oh, I have some cobble walls. Let's just use those up. Jeepers, look at me being all accidentally prepared. Accidental preparedness, maybe? That could be a good name for this place. No, I'll keep thinking. Keep thinking. It'll be great. Whatever it is, it's going to be great. Okay, so that part's good. I do kind of want to... Whoop, that was a little overzealous, but that's all right. I got to remove the ground in there anyway. I do want to go ahead and put that right there so that way the door can go in, which I can probably also take care of right now by grabbing one of these doors that I have in here and boop, placing that right there. Look at that, beautiful. Except for that part that I called out earlier. That's kind of sucky. That sort of sucks. It's not good. I don't like it. Let me change here, boop. Even that looks better. Putting that on there, this looks too flat and boring. So slap that on there, and I think, I mean, it is what it is on the side here. Maybe I have to do it on the side. I'm not too sure, but this right here for sure, and this one right here too. All right, so on the back side, at least it's covered. Now I do have these windows wide open, so I do have to do something about that. And I think I grabbed some light gray stained glass. You can barely see this. It doesn't look like I even have anything in my hotbar right there, especially when you only have one. Look at that thing. Look at this is light gray stained glass, and you can't even see in the hotbar. It's so deceiving. And they were great for doing this, putting in windows that are kind of not really too clear and can't really see them too easily. So there we go. I think the building itself is done at the moment. I mean, except for the floor on the inside and all the decorations and anything else I might need to make the business run. Other than that, the building is done. I think this will look pretty good. I do need to jazz up the outside of it still to make it look a little bit more purty so that it's more appealing, street value and whatnot. Curbside appeal is what I'm going for. So, but this is basically the building. I gotta think of a name for this place. All right, well, let's work on the inside of this place. I have these this nice oak plank wall in here. Oh, hold on, the ceiling kind of sucks, doesn't it? It's not done yet. I need to actually go through and kind of add this in, like make it look good, make it look like I know what I'm doing. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's better. Wow, here I am talking about the floor and the ceiling wasn't done yet. All right, so let's remove this. I got these nice oak planks right here to make up the walls and with the stone base, which I think looks good. It's pretty Minecrafty. It's pretty classic, you know. We have all these mods in the pack to make that building like look really cool and custom and stuff. And here I am still building like vanilla Minecraft. I don't know. I'm an old school builder. That's kind of what happens. So I want to use a little something lighter for the floor. I want to. Oh man, I gotta go to sleep. Creepers be creeping. I gotta be taking a nap here real quick. Okay, now as I was saying, I want to use something lighter for the floor, okay? Because I'm thinking like birch. Birch planks might work. I grabbed some of them. Yeah, I did. Birch planks might work. Let's see if I can fill this in with just one stack of birch planks. All right, there we go. Yeah, I did. All right, it's a good thing it's a nice little shop. Like, this is supposed to be just a little shop. People don't need to peruse or browse or anything like that. They simply need to come here and place an order to repair a creeper blast. That's all they got to do. So it doesn't have to be anything like really super fancy. So I do need some of these guys and some of those guys too, because I want to start decorating the inside of this a little bit. And these little spaces right here are perfect and begging for a little like you know, like countertop there, or maybe a little table or desk that's in there. I can make it nice and symmetrical. Usually I say asymmetry is your friend, but in this case I'm going to keep it symmetrical because I might not keep the same items on here symmetrical, but putting little shelves there is good. Now, when people walk in here, they don't really have much options here. They just walk in and wow, that's all they got, all right? So I'm thinking right along the wall here, this is where we're going to put like a lectern or something where people can put the coordinates of the explosion and their name. And then we also need a payment chest. 1 second. Alright, here we go. Bam, that's going to be the payment chest. This is going to be the lectern. And this little book right here, I put it in here. Please put your name and the coordinates of the hole in this book. Don't sign. Alright, slap that down right there. Bam, done. Now, the lighting in here sort of sucks. I'm not going to be leaving torches in here. I think I grabbed like a lantern and stuff and some chains. Yeah, I did. We're just going to hang this from the ceiling here. So let's just right in the middle let's put 2 chains. Perfect. Let's see if that lights up enough where creepers aren't going to be in here. Because wouldn't that be crazy if I actually got a request to repair a hole from inside my own shop? That would be pretty awkward. Pretty awkward, I say. I just realized we're probably going to need like an ATM in here. And I wasn't really planning on that, so let's just grab my own ender chest here. We'll slap that down in the corner. That way people will have an ATM that they can access if they do need to get to their diamonds. Speaking of, this is the payment chest, all right? So I need signs. I need signs. All right, let me grab some signs here. And we're going to put down on this oops, let me capitalize some stuff here. Payment chest. All right, there we go. Payment chest remix. Hold on, I gotta fix that. There's too many P's in there. Let's do that. There we go. Payment chest. We provide the materials. All right, so there. That way people know that they don't need to BYOM, bring your own materials. No, we provide the materials. You drop 2 diamonds in here. You put the coordinates of your name in here, and we'll go fix it. All right, we'll go make it look pretty. We'll go assess the situation and repair it. And I mean. Not really me, but, you know, I'll do it. Yeah, okay, I'll do it. All right, so I got to explain this shop, though, here. I got, like, 5 spaces I can explain it, but I'm going to see if I can condense it down to 3 or maybe just a couple or something like that. Hold on, let me brainstorm a bit and see what I can come up with. Okay. All right, I think that explains it. Did a creeper blow up someone's build and leave an ugly hole? Put the quartz and your name in the book and payment in the chest, and we'll fix it for you. I keep saying we like I actually have a posse behind me doing this. It's me. It's mainly we as in this business will take care of it for you. It's either that or I got multiple personalities. That could be too. So there. What do you guys think? Does that explain the shop pretty well? It kind of is a bland wall, but I mean it is also supposed to just kind of get the point across. So I'm not going to do much decorating there. I think that's good enough. I do still, however, need a name for this place. The whole repairs, the whole filler-uppers. That actually sounds really bad. The whole patrol. That actually isn't bad. That actually isn't that bad. The whole patrol. You know, tentatively, we're gonna go with that. Drop your best names down in the comments, though, as to what this place should be called. Okay, but we're gonna go with the whole patrol for right now. So hopefully that's good. Okay, now it's time to decorate this place. I sure hope it's bright enough in here. I hope one lantern's enough to light this place up. But, I mean, I guess we'll find out, right? As soon as someone blows it up on accident. Alright, so I was thinking about putting, like, a little shelf up here right above the door. Maybe not that right there. Take that out right there and put it, like, right there. Open those up. So it looks like a little shelf holding up stuff above the door. Now, because these are on the block above it, I can't actually put things on that shelf. I wish I could. I'd have to lower it, but then I wouldn't be able to put these supports underneath it. So I guess we'll just leave it kind of like that. Just be happy with what we got. Alright, now over here, I think I grabbed some flower pots, but I didn't grab anything to put in those flower pots, so I might have to go shopping. I believe there is a flower shop around here, so we'll just slap those things down in there. Maybe we'll even throw down like a pressure plate of some kind in here, make it look like a kind of like a plate. Although I don't know, are there actually plates in here? Like decorative stuff? I don't think so. I don't think so. But, oh, actually, you know what? We could use one of those heat stones, although that's more for, you know, the ZAWA stuff. I think that those look kind of cool. I mean, I should actually incorporate some, you know, I should actually maybe play the mod pack. I should incorporate some, some of these modded elements into the game. So like that, bam, throw a stone right there. Hold on, actually, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to go get a plushie. Mega Grand steals all of my diamonds. And by steals, I mean she makes this really cool shop down here. And then she sells some really cool stuff in it. And I end up buying all of it. And I lose all my diamonds to her. So, Mega Grand, you're making a killing off of me. Let's go check out Mega Grand's shop here. And see what she's got. She's got all these plushies here. And I wouldn't mind buying at least one of them to kind of sit on the counter in there. Maybe I should do the rainbow zebra plushie. Do they have like a... does she have a lion? New plushies. 2 each. Could have like a lemur hanging off the ceiling. That wouldn't be a bad idea. I thought there was like a lion plushie. Is there one? Aha! There's a lion plushie right here. Alright, what is it? Replace each plushie with 2 diamonds. I'm going to yoink that one. And we're going to pay 2 diamonds. At Mega Grand, you're just robbing me blind. Robbing me blind. And these new ones, oh, that's that. She also has wool here, too. These new ones, though, I wouldn't mind. Let's hang a lemur from the ceiling. Let's just do 2 diamonds in there, too. So, bam. Mega Grand, making a killing off me again. And once again, it's nighttime. Creepers be creeping. Holy cow, I gotta take a nap. Alright, now, I believe it's Finney has a flower shop here. It's right across from Turkey Balls. Yeah, Finney's flower pot. Alright, sweet. Now, these guys, I think these look really cool. The firecracker ones. I'm pretty sure I have some of these. Do I have my plants backpack and my flower backpack. Do I already have some of these? Am I just gonna give him money for no real particular reason? I do have some of those, okay. I do have plenty of flowers, actually, but I would like to contribute to the local economy. What about these violets? Do I have, like, violets in here? Do I have a whole bunch of those? Am I blind? Am I not seeing them? Right here, I do have violets. I have almost a stack of them. Jeepers. I want to contribute to the local economy. What can I buy that will look cool? These things look kind of cool. Azurus bellflower? Interesting. You know, I'm going to buy one of these things. How much is it? 1 diamond per quarter stack? There you go. Bam, I bought some. Because I don't think I have those in here anywhere. Let's just quick stack and see. No, I don't. Okay, sweet. Awesome. I contribute to the local economy. Now, as far as what I'm going to put inside of my shop, I'm probably going to put those firecracker ones because I think those look really cool. But at least I did buy some other flowers, which I didn't have already. So this was kind of a win. Alright, we're going to just slap the firecracker one there. And you know what? We're going to take one of these Azurus bellflowers and slap it in there too, just to add it to the shop so that it's all part of the community. The community here on the server helped build this. Now, let's hang the lemur up from somewhere. Let's put him like right there. Can we put him at like a diagonal? Does he hang at a diagonal? No, but he hangs to the side. Okay, so let's just put him up right there. Just hold on for dear life. Right in the corner there. And then maybe we'll put the lion plushie like right there. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. I like this. I like this a lot. All right, yeah, this is looking good. I like it. Sweet. It's decorated. It's not like super. It could use something on the floor. The floor is a little bland. Hold on. I think I've grabbed carpet because I thought I might actually put a rug in. Yep. All right, we'll put a red carpet in here. It's gonna have to be a narrow one because there's not a lot of room. That's probably good enough. Yeah, it's probably good enough. Awesome. I think the inside of the shop is done. However, the inside of the shop is only part of it. I do have to decorate up the outside, because the outside here is kind of ugly, not going to lie. It sort of sucks. Actually, let me throw this back down. I just need to get it in the walkway and out of there. So, as far as the path goes, I do paths a lot, actually. And I thought I saw some coarse dirt in the wrong backpack. Yeah, right here. Okay, sweet. I do have coarse dirt. I just didn't put it in the right spot. Let's go ahead and bring this out a little bit. That's totally not what I wanted to place there. A little misclick there. Alright, we'll do that. And then, you know what? We'll actually throw one of those things in there, and then we'll mat that down. And then maybe we'll actually throw a piece of gravel in there. Andesite? Gravel right there. Sweet, I do have a piece. Throw that in there too. So that'll be the walkway leading into the shop here. Alright. So, sweet. Cool beans. Alright, I can probably pick this up because I think I'm done with it. Let's put that back in my backpack so I can check it out later if I need to. Now, how are we going to decorate up this front part here? I need some plants. What are they? The leaves. I need leaves. My brain just shut down right there. You just saw a brain fail completely. Let's get some oak leaves in here. I don't really need to mix it up too much, I don't think. If I do, I might add some spruce, but I want to keep it relatively clean, but still kind of natural and overgrown looking here. So we're going to do like a little pile in the corner, maybe. Something like that. Yep. And then maybe something similar on the other side here, too. Like so. I mean, I could put like a tree actually in front, I guess, to make it look kind of nice and pretty. I love this wall right here. This looks really cool. It's mixed stone. It's a ZAWA evolved thing. See, this looks really cool. Why do I not look more into the mods in this in this mod pack? All right, let me go ahead and add the bushes around here to make this place look like it's a little overgrown. Okay, it's pretty good, but it could be better. Do I still have the branches? Yeah, let's grab this right here. As well as, hold on, wood backpack, help me out here. Let's grab some sticks to get those down in my hot bar because I'm going to need them. And then maybe we'll grab some pine planks. Yes, because Cinnamon will be happy that I'm using up some of his pine. And can we get, can we do a little bit of a, what the heck was that? Hold on. Oh, you can choose which different crafting table. Oh, cool, you can make a pine crafting table. You learn something new. All right, let's make a couple of these things here. And then what I'll do is I'll actually slap down like a little mini tree thing going on in here. And maybe like another one kind of down here. And maybe we'll just knock this back just a little bit. Yeah, like that. And replace that so the grass grows in right away. And maybe I will switch up the leaf blocks here. I'm just kind of free building right now, and usually I come up with some of my coolest ideas when I just free build. So maybe I'll switch up the leaf blocks here with something a little bit more baobab. You know, something just a little bit more baobab here. Let's place this here up there and do like a little something like this. I know it's very bland. But something kind of like that. Those are really bright green. Those are really bright green. Greener than I thought they were going to be, but whatever. We'll roll with it. Okay. I don't mind the bright green. It does look very bland, but I don't mind the bright green. It's something, though. It definitely adds something to this area. Man, those flamingos are super noisy. You're loud, flamingo. You're loud. But yeah, I don't mind the way this looks. I think this looks all right. I wouldn't mind there being a little bit more of like a fence kind of in front. But if I put a fence next to a fence right here, like this is technically a fence, it's going to connect to it and it's not going to look good. So maybe not a fence, but rather a leaf barrier. That might work. I could try a leaf barrier. Let's grab the oak leaves back here and maybe build this up just a little bit. You know, something like that. Hold on, let me back this up just a little bit. Yeah, I'm thinking like kind of like a leaf barrier here, like that. So it kind of leads people in, almost like it funnels them towards this door. You know, it's subliminal advertising. Basically, I'm tricking people into into coming into my shop. It's still not great. Like there's this empty space right here. I could put down like grass or something. I suppose that would kind of work too. But like tall grass, you know. What can I put here that can fit in like a 3-block or 2-block area that would look interesting? Random filler stuff. That's what I can put in there. Like that, right there. Little, like, supply cache filler stuff right here. I think that works out pretty good. Now, I need to sort my inventory because, wow, it's really bad. But then after that, we can put in, like, the bone meal, basically. We can bone meal up stuff and make it look a lot prettier. Just got to get my inventory under control because it is wildly out of control. Plus, it's getting kind of dark again, but we still got about an hour before I got to sleep. Okay, inventory is looking significantly better. Still kind of a mess, but nowhere near as bad. Lighting's fine in here. It looks like it's okay. Should work. I think the shop is done. I just have to do the bone mealing outside here just to kind of make the grass a little bit taller and look a little bit more overgrown. I don't really want to overdo it though. I actually do need it back there a little bit. I don't want to overdo it though. So I don't want to make it look like it's completely unkept. You know, just like there's just some tall grass growing here. Is basically it. All right. There we go. Got some taller grass growing in here. You know, not too overburdened or overbearing. It's not like there's like so much that it's, you know, you can't like walk through. It looks like there might be raptors hiding out in it. There's some more obviously on the back side and on the sides of the build, but up in front here it's relatively open. I think this is a finished build. What do you guys think? The whole patrol. Again, leave your comments, your best names for this shop. It's a place to fill in creeper blasts that people accidentally blew up. So if they're not very good at building, or if they're not confident building, or they don't have the supplies to do it, or whatever, and they're like, I don't know how this was, or anything like that, just come sign up. Just right here. You come here, you put your name in the book here, and you put the coordinates where the whole blast is, and then you drop 2 diamonds in here, and then you just go away, and I'll deal with it. Alright, you guys, I think I'm going to wrap this episode up here. It's been a different one, of course, where we've been making this instead of doing a standard exhibit, but I do like to do community builds like this, you know, or at least builds that help the community, you know, here at the shopping district and stuff too, every once in a while. So, yeah, I'm going to wrap this episode up. So if you did enjoy, please go down and smash that like button. It would really help me out a lot. And thank you guys so much for donating your eyeballs and ear holes to this episode of ZAWA. Remember, if you did enjoy it, hit the like button before you get out of here. Have yourself a wonderful weekend coming up. Happy Friday, everyone. You made it. I will see you guys next week. Thanks again for watching, and goodbye.